In the shadowy world of cartels, the lines between life and death blur, where betrayal can lead to unimaginable consequences. Today, we discuss the tragic story of Felix and Barnabas, who, despite not being ruthless kingpins or wealthy, were thrust into the dark and dangerous web of the cartel. Watch as we share these disloyal cartel members murdered with chainsaws on live. A word of caution, the details we'll discuss are extremely graphic. The poverty cartel nexus. To understand this heart-wrenching story, we must explore the connection between poverty and cartels. In Mexico, over 52 million people live in poverty in a nation of 126 million. One might wonder, what makes cartels so enticing in these dire circumstances? Well, they dangle enticing promises of wealth, respect, and security. This dire economic situation makes cartels appealing, as they offer promises of money, respect, and security to those who have historically struggled to make ends meet. The cartels portray themselves as benefactors, much like Pablo Escobar did in Colombia. They provide aid to vulnerable communities, gaining the trust of those in need. However, this cycle perpetuates poverty as cartels fuel their wealth by exploiting the very people they claim to help. The Sinaloa Cartel and El Chapo. Felix and Barnabas found themselves working for the infamous Sinaloa Cartel, once led by El Chapo, who's now serving a life sentence in the US. His arrest didn't weaken the cartel. Instead, it grew stronger under the leadership of El Chapo's sons and the elusive El Mayo. Despite numerous kingpins being apprehended, the Sinaloa Cartel remains a powerful criminal organization, employing over 100,000 individuals and maintaining its reign of terror. Felix and Barnabas's entry into the cartel. In the early 2010s, Felix Gamez Garcia and his uncle, Barnabas Gamez Castro, found themselves working for the Sinaloa Cartel. They were snatched and taken to a safe house, a place with a notorious reputation in the cartel world. There, they were subjected to extreme violence and humiliation. The two men were accused of stealing from the cartel, a grave offense. However, it's unclear whether these allegations were true. What is evident is the brutal fate that awaited them. Felix and Barnabas's tragic end. Before the unblinking eye of a camera, Felix and Barnabas found themselves in the most chilling of interrogations. Their voices trembled, revealing tales of their roles within the criminal organization, their desperation palpable. But here's where the tale takes an even more harrowing turn. The saga of Felix and Barnabas is marked by tragedy, as their destinies were sealed in the cruelest of ways. In a nightmarish twist, Barnabas, the humble errand boy, met his end before the eyes of his nephew. This horrifying spectacle unfolded like a macabre theater. And what of Felix, you ask? His fate was no less agonizing. It was an ordeal that transcended the boundaries of human cruelty as he faced an unimaginable torment. The footage of this gruesome episode wasn't just a record of their suffering, it was a dire message etched in the annals of cartel history, a warning to all who might dare betray their cause or provoke rival cartels. What could drive individuals to commit such acts of brutality? The story of Felix and Barnabas is an unsettling reminder of the depths to which human cruelty can sink. Cartels and the unfathomable. Cartels like Sinaloa stop at nothing when they believe someone has betrayed them. They resort to grotesque forms of violence to strike fear into the hearts of anyone who dares cross their path. What we must remember is that the cartel world is an abyss, a place where humanity can be overshadowed by the darkest of desires. This video should not be sought out or watched, as it can profoundly impact one's mental health. The vicious cycle. While authorities strive to dismantle cartels, they face a daunting challenge. As long as there is profit to be made in the drug trade, individuals like El Chapo and El Mayo will rise to power. Poverty drives many into the cartel's clutches, and once inside, they are trained into obedient killers. The recruitment process is shrouded in secrecy, making it difficult to distinguish between cartel members and those on the periphery. To break this cycle, efforts to reduce recruitment and sever ties with cartels must be a priority. In conclusion, the tragic story of Felix and Barnabas is a stark reminder of the relentless grip of cartels and the devastating consequences that befall those who find themselves entangled in their web. Our hope is that, one day, no one will have to endure the fates that befell these two men. We thank you for watching and invite you to share your thoughts on the Sinaloa Cartel and the broader issue of cartels in the comments section below. Remember to like this video and subscribe for more content. Until next time, stay safe and stay informed.